Sri Gurubhyo Nama children, welcome to online project Ekalaiva. Already I have started with manufacturing industries. In the previous class, I gave definition for manufacturing, I gave the significance of manufacturing, contribution of industrial sector to national economy. I told about the how agriculture industry move hand in hand, and how industrialization and urbanization go hand in hand. What are the factors that affect the location of industries? After that, I have started with the classification. So, in the previous class, last slide was classification of industries. So, I started with the classification of industries based on the source of raw materials. So, based on the source of raw materials, industries are classified into two types. What are they? Agro-based industries and mineral-based industries. What are agro-based industries? I told you. Industries that use agricultural raw materials. When they are getting raw materials from agriculture, we can call it as agro-based industries. What are mineral-based industries? Industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials, we can call it as mineral-based industries. Up to that I have completed in the last class. Today, we are going to see the other classification of industries. There are so many other classification of industries. One by one, we are going to see in detail. Are you ready, children? I am going to start now. The next classification is classification based on capital investment. So, based on capital investment, industries are classified into two types. What are they? Small scale industries and large scale industries. What are small scale industries? If the capital investment is rupees 1 crore, if the capital investment is rupees 1 crore on any industry, we can call it as small scale industry. So, if the capital investment is rupees 1 crore, we can call it as small scale industry. The very familiar example is electrical industries. So, what are small scale industries? If the capital investment on any industry is rupees 1 crore, so if they are going to invest 1 crore rupee on any industry, it is called as small scale industry. Example, electrical industry. Similarly, large scale industries. What are large scale industries? If the capital investment is more than 1 crore, if the capital investment is more than 1 crore on any industry, then it is known as large scale industry. So, if the capital investment is 1 crore less than 1 crore, we can call it as small scale industry. When the capital investment is more than 1 crore, we can call it as large scale industry. For small scale industry, I gave electrical industry as example. For large scale industry, TISCO and oil refineries. What is TISCO? What is TISCO? Tata Iron and Steel Company. Tata Iron and Steel Company. So, here this slide completely talks about industries based on capital investment. So, based on capital investment, I started to classify the industries as small scale industry and large scale industry. What is small scale industry? If the capital investment is rupees 1 crore on any industry, then it is a small scale industry. Example, electrical industry. If the capital investment is more than 1 crore on any industry, then it is known as large scale industry. For example, I told about TISCO, that is Tata Iron and Steel Company, and oil refineries. The next one, the other classification. The next classification based on ownership. Based on ownership. So, the next classification of industry is based on the ownership. So, based on ownership, there are 4 classifications. There are 4 classification of industries based on ownership. What is the first classification? Public sector industries. So, what is the first classification under ownership of industries? That is public sector industries. Public sector industries are those which are owned and operated by the government agencies. So, industries which are owned and operated by the government agencies, we can call it as public sector. So, what is public sector? The industries which are run by the government, which are owned by the government, which are operated by the government agencies, we can call it as public sector industries. Example, BEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals and Steel Authority of India Limited. So, what is BEL actually? Bharat Heavy Electricals. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. And what is SAIL actually? Steel Authority of India Limited. Steel Authority of India Limited. So, this slide talks about the classification of industries based on ownership. Based on ownership, there are 4 classifications. What is the first classification? Public sector industries. Industries which are owned and operated by the government agencies, we can call it as public sector industries. What are the examples for public sector industry? I told about Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, BEL, and SAIL, which is nothing but Steel Authority of India Limited. The next classification, that is the next one, the second one, under what is that? Ownership. The second classification, that is the second subdivision under the ownership. So, we can call it as private sector industries. So, we are going to talk about the second one, which is known as private sector industries. So, what are private sector industries? Industries which are owned and operated by an individual or group of individuals. So, here who is the authority here? The industries that are run by an individual, either an individual will have the authority or group of individuals will have the authority. We can call such industries as private sector industries private. So, it will be controlled and operated by an individual or group of individuals. The very familiar examples are Dabur Industries and Tisco. So, Dabur Industries and Tisco, they are coming under private sector industries. So, what are private sector industries? Industries which are owned by an individual or group of individuals, we can call it as private sector. Example, Dabur Industries and Tisco. The next one is joint sector industries. What is joint sector? Both private and public sector, they will combine together. So, what is joint sector? Both private and public sector, they will join together and operate the, what is that, in the industries, we can call it as, what is the joint sector industries. So, the industries which are jointly run by the state or an individual or a group of individuals. So, here what is the joint sector? Actually, the industries which are operated by the state. So, the government also will take part as well as an individual or group of individual. So, the industries are run by the state and an individual or group of individuals. So, the industries which are jointly run by the state or an individual or a group of individuals, we can call it as joint sector. For example, Oil India Limited, so it is jointly run by private and public sector. So, this slide talks about the other two classification, other two types under the classification of ownership. So, first one I told about public sector. So, here I talked about private sector and joint sector. What is private sector? Actually, the industries that are owned by an individual or group of individuals. So, we can call it as private sector industries. I gave examples as Dabur Industries and Tisco. The next one I talked about, what is the joint sector industry. So, industries which are jointly run by a state or an individual or a group of individuals, we can call it as joint sector industries. The very familiar example is Oil India Limited, which is jointly run by private as well as public sector. The next one, we are going to talk about cooperative sector industries. Cooperative sector industries, industries which are owned and operated by the producers. The industries which are owned and operated by the producers or suppliers of raw materials, workers or both. So, if industries are owned by the producers or the supplier of raw materials or workers or both, we can call it as, what is that? Cooperative sector. So, here cooperative sector industries are those which are operated by the producers or the suppliers of raw materials, the workers or both, we can call it as cooperative sector. They pool in their resources. They pool in the resources and share the profits or losses proportionately. So, here what they are doing, as it is a cooperative sector, so these people, they are coming closer. Either it can be a producer or it can be a supplier of raw material or workers. So, what they will do? They will have mutual understanding. They will come closer. They will pool their resources and they will share the profits and losses equally. So, all these people, what they will do? They will pool their resources. They will bring their resources together. They will share their resources and even the profits and losses also shared equally. Such industries are called cooperative sector industries. The very familiar examples are sugar industries in Maharashtra and coir industries in Kerala. So, the very familiar example of joint sector industries, we can call it as sugar industry, cooperative sector industry, sugar industry in Kerala, and what is that? Sugar industries in Maharashtra and coir industries in Kerala are the familiar example. So, this slide talks about the cooperative sector industries where the industries that are operated by the producers or the supplier of raw materials or workers or both. So, here what they will do? They will pool their resources, they will bring their resources closely and they will share the profits and losses equally. So, such type of industries are called cooperative sector industries. The very familiar examples are sugar industries of Maharashtra and coir industries of Kerala. The next one, we are going to talk about the other classification according to the key role played by the industries. So, according to their main role or key role played by the industries, there is another classification. So, according to the main role played by the industries, we can call it as basic or key industries. So, according to the key role played by the industries, we can classify the industries as basic industries or key industries. What are those? Industries which supply the raw materials, which supply their raw materials to manufacture other products. So, what they are doing? Industries which supply their products or raw materials to produce other goods. So, here basic industries. So, what are basic industries? The industries that produce the products which acts as a base for the finished products. So, the industries which produces the products or which gives the raw material which acts as a base for the finished product. So, we can call it as basic industry or key industry. So, based on the key role played by the industries, industries are classified as basic or key industry first type. So, what are basic or key industries? These industries, they will produce the goods or raw materials that act as a base for other industries. So we can call it as basic industry or key industries. The very familiar example is iron and steel industry, copper smelting and aluminium smelting. So iron and steel industry, how do you know that? Every industry has been installed with what is that? Machines. The machine parts are made up of iron and steel. So iron and steel industry act as a what is that? Basic industry. So here these industries, key industries or basic industries, they will produce the raw materials or products which acts as a base for other industries. So very familiar examples are iron and steel industry, aluminium smelting and copper smelting. The next one is consumer industries. What are consumer industries? Industries which produce goods for direct use by consumers. So these industries, they will produce the goods which are directly used by the consumers. So consumer industry. So the industries which produce goods which are directly used by the consumers, we can call it as consumer industries. The very familiar examples are sugar, toothpaste, paper, etc. So this slide talks about the key role played by the industries. Based on that, there are two classifications. The first one is basic industry or key industry. What is that actually? The industries which produce the products or raw materials that acts as a base for other industries, we can call it as basic industry or key industry. The very familiar example is copper smelting, aluminium smelting and iron and steel industry. What is the next one? Consumer industries. The industries which produce the goods that are directly used by the consumers, we can call it as consumer industries. Example I gave: sugar, toothpaste, paper, etc. The next one, we are going to say another classification. Classification based on the weight, bulk, based on the bulk and weight of the raw materials or finished products. So the other classification is based on the bulk and weight of the raw materials and finished products. So based on the weight of the raw materials and finished products, so based on the bulk, based on the weight of the raw materials and finished products, there are two other classification. One is heavy industries, the other one is light industries. So based on the bulk of the raw material, based on the weight of the raw material, based on the weight of the finished products, not only raw material, even we have to calculate, we have to see the weight of the raw material as well as the finished product. So based on the weight of the raw material and finished products, there are two other classification. One is heavy industry, the other one is light industries. What are heavy industries? Heavy industries use heavy raw materials. So what are heavy industries? Industries which produce or which uses heavy raw materials. The raw materials will be heavy, and even the finished products also heavy. Raw materials also bulky, finished products is also bulky. So we can call such industries as heavy industries. For example, iron and steel industry. So iron and steel industry, what is the raw material? Iron ore, hematite, which is one of the raw material for iron and steel industry. The iron ore, which is also bulky. The raw material, that is hematite, which is the iron ore, that is bulky. The product which is obtained from the raw material is, it can be iron bar, iron frame, whatever it is. So that is also bulky. The raw material as well as the finished products are bulky. So we can call it as heavy industry. Okay children, let us continue with this slide. Already I have started with, once again I will continue with the same slide. What is the next classification? I told about the classification based on the bulk and bulk of the raw materials and finished products. Classification based on the weight of the raw materials and finished products. So based on the weight of the raw materials and finished products, there are two classifications. What are they? Heavy industries and light industries. What are heavy industries? The industries which produce the raw materials and finished products, both are heavy. The raw materials also heavy as well as finished products also heavy. For example, iron and steel industry. So for iron and steel industry, what is the raw material? Iron ore, hematite, which is the raw material, which is heavy. The finished product, what is that? Iron bar, iron frame, that is also heavy. So raw material as well as the finished products are heavy, bulky. So we can call it as, what is that? Heavy industries. The very familiar example is iron and steel industry and copper smelting. So there are two examples given for heavy industry. One is iron and steel industry, the other one is copper smelting. So these are the examples where both the raw materials as well as the finished products are bulky, heavy. The next one, industries which produce the products or which are directly use the, where producers which are directly using the consumers which are directly using the products, we can call it as, what is that? Consumer industries, where sugar industry, toothpaste are examples. The next one, we are going to talk about the, based on the bulk of the raw materials and finished products, there are two classification. One is heavy industry, another one is light industries. So what are heavy industries? The industries which use the raw materials as well as the finished products are heavy. So heavy industries, they use heavy and bulky raw materials and produce heavy materials. So the raw materials also bulky and finished products is also bulky. So we can call it as heavy industry. Example, iron and steel industry, where the iron ore, which is the raw material, is bulky, as well as the iron frame, iron rod, iron bar, heavy, the finished product is also a bulky. So we can call it as heavy industries. The next one is light industries. What are light industries? Industries where which use the raw materials which are light as well as the finished products are also light. So they use light raw materials to product the finished products which is also light. So the raw materials as well as the finished products are light. So we can call it as light industries. Example, electric fans, watches, etc. The electrical parts, the electrical components which are very light, and the products that are obtained from the light raw materials which is also light. For example, electric fans, watches, etc. So this slide talks about the classification based on bulk of the raw material and finished product. So there are two classification, one is heavy industry, another one is light industry. What is heavy industries? Industries that use the raw materials which are heavy as well as the finished product is also heavy. So heavy industries, example, what is that? Iron and steel industry, where iron ore is the raw material which is heavy, the finished product iron bar, iron frame which is also heavy. The next one is light industries, the industries where the raw materials are light and the produced products, that the finished products is also light. We can call it as light industries. Example, electrical parts, electrical components, so fans, watches, etc. All these are coming under light industries. So up to this we have completed the classification of industries. In the next class, I will be starting with some other concepts. So I want everybody to go through this so that it will be easy for you to learn then and there. So up to classification I have completed. We will see the remaining concepts in the next class. Thank you, children.